In this video, I'll be talking about a topic that's discussed amongst photographers: when to edit your photos. Should you edit your photos sooner or later? Well, personally for me, I prefer to edit my photos a day or so after the shoot. I try not waiting too long though for a couple of reasons that I want to talk about in this video. Before that though, I just want to say, if your schedule prevents you from editing your photos right after taking them, then obviously you don't have much of a choice. But if you are able to fit editing your photos in any part of your schedule, then I suggest to do it sooner than later for these reasons. One of the biggest advantages of editing your photos soon after a shoot is that it allows you to retain a vivid memory of key points of the shoot, like the conditions during the day, the lighting, the stories behind the shots, and the emotions you felt during the shoot. This can be a game changer when making decisions during the editing process, ensuring that your adjustments align perfectly with the moment you captured and that it reflects what you want to show in that particular picture. This can not only significantly enhance the editing process, helping you bring out the essence of your vision, but it can also speed up the editing process because you might have already had an idea of how you want to edit. Another advantage of editing your photos promptly is that it can also help manage your workflow. Think about it. The longer you wait to edit, the more images you accumulate. Sorting through a massive pile of photos can be time-consuming and overwhelming. I'm sure everyone who has waited to edit all their photos that they've accumulated over time all at once can relate to just how much of a mountain the piles of photos become. Like I mentioned before, I usually edit my photos a day or two at most after I take them. But during my most recent trip to Japan and Korea, I wasn't able to really do that because I wanted to make the most of my time there since it was limited. So I really was just out taking photos all day and importing them at the end of the day, then repeating that same process until the day I came back to LA. So because of that experience, I really don't see myself making that a habit, as having to edit all those photos, which were well over 700 or so, was pretty stressful. By tackling the editing process sooner, you can keep things manageable, ensuring that you invest your time efficiently and don't get buried under a mountain of images. Lastly, editing your image sooner than later allows for a faster feedback loop in terms of improving your photography by being able to self-critique yourself immediately. By reviewing your work soon after a shoot, you can identify what worked well and what can be improved on, such as composition of your photos, subject selection, the balance of your photos, etc. When looking back at your photos, you can easily start to identify what went wrong, what went right, which aspects of the photos you liked, and which parts you didn't, soon after your shoots, which you can then apply to the next time you go out for photos. And over time, you will eventually start learning and identifying certain elements in your photos you lean towards. Going through this process of self-critiquing your own photos and identifying what you liked and what you don't plays a huge part in accelerating your learning curve, helping you grow as a photographer with each shoot. It's a powerful way to refine your skills and evolve your style. Now, a question some might have: why do I wait a day or two rather than just edit it ASAP once I get back from my shoot? Well, personally for me, I have two reasons why. The first reason being, I'm just tired after the shoot. My normal street photography walks here in LA might be a constant 2 to 4 hour walk around the city, which doesn't even include the hour or so drive I have to do in order to get to LA. And when I'm traveling, I'm basically out all day. So usually when I get back, I'm pretty much exhausted and I just want to relax. The second reason is during my shoots, I'll usually star or select the photo that I like or really like. Because I already have a certain, for lack of a better word, bias towards those photos I star in my mind, waiting a day or two really lets me get a brand new look at the photo with fresh eyes. And I can really start to judge the photo from a third-person view and make the final call on whether I actually like the photo or not. Then from that stage, I can go into the editing phase of the photo. Well, there it is. Why I think editing your photos sooner rather than later can be a game changer for your photography. Whether it's retaining memories from a scene more vividly, optimizing your workflow, or accelerating your growth in photography. I've personally experienced these points in my own photography. Give it a try and see how it works for you, and let me know in the comment section below if it did help. Anyways, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Later.